Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Couple Heroes 2 replay straight from the live games lobby. Spawn on the bottom side as the Wehrmacht forces with a SharkoKiller. Spawn on the north side as the red US player, we have Jeff. Being locked in the infantry company. We may see some M1919s, or very likely, as well may see some mortar half-tracks. Probably not the priest.
We got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
We got a double Pioneer opener here, Wehrmacht quarters, or not, wrong game, not Couple Heroes 1. The infantry company is now pulling out some grenadiers. Riflemen captured some various sectors, more riflemen on the way. Looks like the Wehrmacht players is eyeing for the left side of the map. Of course, there's the rear echelons over there.
Ready for action.
But looks like this rifleman squad is heading down towards the center. So most of the Pioneers should be able to capture the left side, no problem. Or they may have a bit of trouble with the rear echelons, but as long as they get nice and close to them, it should be just fine. Go nice and close, get a big hug. And since they're not fighting against Soviets, they won't get a bear hug in return. Going for quite a bit of sandbags there. Not bad. Grenadiers capture that sector, has not been retasked.
We have a mortar team available for deployment.
Grenade Warfare now pull on the field. This is probably a good spot for the Grenade Warfare, either here or here. No MG to go inside the garrison, and the rear echelons do fall back. Did they even do a single point of damage? They may have gotten one bullet on them. What doctrines could he go for? Storm Doctrine, Spearhead, and Joint Operations. I'm thinking Spearhead. I don't think left 18s are good in 1v1s. They can be okay, but nah. I think the Spearhead Doctrines would be quite nice. Though I suppose, if what the US composition is, if the US player goes for a good number of pack howitzers, then a left 18 could be very useful. M1, same thing with a good number of M180 guns and other static weapons. I guess it's more or less wait and see. Oh, I just realized something as well. He also has the Massacre Bulletin. It's one of the few transformative bulletins in the game. It allows the Ostwind's hull-mounted machine gun to get a bit of suppression. Is it a good amount? No. Is a very, very little amount that can be useful? Yes. Rifleman squad is charging way forward, a little bit blobby. Was able to break on through. Grenade Warfare falls back nice and early. The Grenade Warfare was... No, not thinking about it. Why did he go for Grenade Warfare against the US? They tend not to go for static weapons this early. Yeah, the Grenade Warfare is a poor choice. He's going for MG42 now.
Foes are behind our lines. Headquarters attacked. We are losing a sector.
Oh, suppose now he can get a good hit.
Just took the battlefield.
Captain now on the field, so pack howitzers and AT guns are, well, pack AT guns right now are available, and potentially even pack howitzers. Flamethrower getting some damage.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Pioneers do fall back.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
He decides to decapture munitions sector and run. Probably not a half bad idea. Grenadiers are not capturing up this sector, but no oversight. MG42 trying to re-secure that fuel sector. More sandbags here, very nice. And the rifle squad does get suppressed. Grenadiers push forward, gain some damage on the riflemen.
We are losing a sector.
Mortar does get a good hit there. Air Pioneers being overran by the rifleman and captain. That rifleman in his squad is wounded.
Orders! Listen up!
I wonder if he's going to try to rush out. Oh, it goes for a lieutenant. We got a double officer opener, which can give him a little bit more field control, having a whole other officer. And now he does have access to the major, so he has access to AT guns, 50 cals, and the major now. Grenadiers do fall back. The extra squad is very important. Right now he's fighting against 2 Grenadiers. He's lacking Grenadiers. Going for a med bunker now. But he's not fighting against 5 infantry squads versus 2. The flamethrower is more situational. The MG42 is, of course, defensive. You may just want to get inside this garrison planter right there. Captain ate a hit there, but none of the models go down. Really needs an ambulance. He can also get a mortar half-track, which will be basically invulnerable to the mortar. MG42 in defensive position here. Trying to push way forward. No grenade research means no smoke grenade. Captain does drop a model there, which sort of just ruins suppression accumulation. That squad does fall back.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Rifle squad against some hits on the Grenade Werfer.
Losing a sector.
Flamethrower push way forward. Rifle squad does fall back. Left lieutenant behind the truck for heavy cover. Or whatever this thing is. Hunter's not point of field. He did need another squad, and now he does. I can still use another one.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
The US player does pull out ambulance, very important. Rifle grenade horrendously cast. This rifle squad should just fall back, get back to the ambulance. It's far too wounded. Lieutenant's engaging. The lieutenant himself is at medium range, getting good damage for there with his Thompson. The captain of the lieutenant's Thompson is really good. Don't doubt that. And now got the rear echelon squad falling back. MG42 behind some heavy cover. Much needed healing there. Picks up bazooka. Oh, he's picking up bazooka for all of his squads? Single bazooka on 3 riflemen. Is he going for a bazooka M1919 combo? I mean, M1919 makes sense. Bazookas, not at this moment. And plus, and does need still the munitions for the M1919s. I mean, he just spent 100 or 200 munitions on bazookas. I really disagree with that. Grenadier squad does fall back. He does find the MG42 on the munitions sector. Captain needs to get inside the house. Bazooka comes for a flank. Splitting the fire of the MG42. He will get flanked by this rifle squad. This one's trying to crawl around and does retreat back nice and early. But did receive a bit of AoE suppression. I suppose we really wanted to do, you could try sieging down the infantry company, but that's probably not a useful technique. Grenadiers here. Yeah, I really disagree with the bazookas right now. If he wants to dual equipped bazooka and 1919s, that's fine, but that's simply not the time for the bazooka part. All these squads now falling back. If he really wants to make sure he has a little bit of AT on the field, I can see preemptively upgrading the rear echelons with bazookas. And get a small dedicated AT squad. He does also have enough fuel and manpower for the major. And drops a M9. Does drop a LMG. Picks up with a rifleman. If our player does not have enough munitions for large to myself, he throws up on a grenade, spin the rest of the munitions. And Panzer Grenadier Squad does fall back now.
The bunker has been converted to an emergency medical station.
Huh. That seemed a little bit late. I remember seeing him build that a lot longer ago. Either way, it's not built now. Panzer Grenadiers behind some heavy cover. Panzer Grenadiers do quite well. If I remember correctly, a Vet 3 Panzer Grenadier does beat a Vet 3 Rifleman with 2 bars. But both are behind heavy cover. When you're open ground, it's a... who knows what happens.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Captain getting hit quite hard. Flamethrower taking some severe damage. He does fall back now. As for our grenade research, probably for the smoke for the officers.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
And now the MG42 is falling back.
The sector has been cut off.
Here's Cass being repaired.
Crowd's taking pot shots at us! Orders!
Grenadier Squad does fall back. Another MG42 on the build queue. A mortar make a decent hit there. I hear some M1919s. Good hit there.
We must defend our headquarters. The machine and gewehr team is awaiting orders.
He does have forward reinforcements here, and he's not fighting behind heavy cover. There's plenty of heavy cover there from the utilize.
Taking our territory.
Mortar running a little bit short. Climate warfare gains some great damage there. Major artillery. Looks like major artillery. The MG42 may get hit here. Looks like the MG42 is getting hit pretty hard.
Has arrived.
He gets out of a second mortar? Why? Flamme warfare does go down. Bundle grenade has been thrown. We go for battle phase 2. I'm not sure what he's going to do. US player's in a good position. And he could have been in a better position. He has enough fuel for a Sherman. Maybe skip the reinforcements on the captain and go straight for the Sherman. He's reinforced the captain now. None of these squads are getting queued up. Minimal losses.
We're losing a capture point.
Fighting position here, not bad. Now Panzer Grenadier is fully on back.
Squad is back to full strength. A capture point is being overrun.
Rifle grenade fired. Definitely blobbing his way forward. Pioneers here, they can't do much in this situation. The mortars can do good work for the blob. All depends if they get a decent hit. They're starting to whittle down these guys, get a bit of attrition. Pioneers get annihilated. There goes all on your build. That was a good hit there. Really whittling down these guys. Squad out warfare needs to fall back. The other one's in a perfectly good position. Does fall back now. Good chance he may get wiped out. This time the MG42 gains some suppression here.
Enemy fire! Getting blasted over here!
territory is out of contact.
Bazooka reaction on squad does fall back. Yep, a lot of blobs. 2 US blobs, British blob. I feel like it's Soviet players appear to be the more competent between the 3 allied factions. Probably because they don't have LMGs, so they have to rely on cover and fighting. That's my... Oh, am I muted? How do you... Can you hear me?
The enemy is attempting
I don't
to
think I'm
steal our
muted.
sector.
What was I saying? Yeah, I think Soviets tend not to blob as much. I think Soviets tend to be filled with higher skilled players because you can't rely on
New anti-tank gun has arrived.
You don't rely on LMGs and aid moving everywhere. You have to rely on conscripts and good cover. He does blow up a landmine there on the retreat. Did more damage to the rifleman squads. MG42 here. And the aid moving MGs are generally not a good idea. This one needs to hit these guys up here. This one's an angle.
Scout car has arrived.
Need some suppression there. This guy does get flanked.
We have lost an MG team.
They are relatively specialists. They're large amount. Ooh, good hits there by the Grenade Warfers. They're specialists, like their shock troops are specialists at close range combat. Partisans are ambush specialists. The Kino's more of a generalist. Same thing with the guards rifle. A little bit too generous, I'll say, with the guards rifle. But their units are mostly just are specialists. Which I sort of like that design, bringing specialist units that excel at one thing and do it well. It's a relatively good game design.
Our foes have 300 points remaining. Increase your efforts.
Troop ready.
Does destroy the fighting position there. Pantrex engaging.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Infantry!
Pioneers hitting that fuel sector. Riflemen and officers pushing forward. The majors at Vector C3. So is the captain, not the lieutenant. At this point in time, see, the Wehrmacht player does have quite a bit of fuel. Does not have Battle Phase 2. If he had Battle Phase 2, he can get out Ostwind.
The enemy is taking our territory. An infantry squad has been killed.
See, it's a good design if they're truly good at something, but else not necessarily at most of their roles, mainly except for Shocks. They're truly, they are the, actually, if I remember correctly,
We are losing a sector.
it's actually pretty close who's actually the better at close range. It's either Shocks or Thompson Rangers. I think Shocks do pull out ahead, while Rangers do out for a bit more mid-range damage.
Enemy forces are
And plus,
securing
you
our
actually don't,
territory.
surprisingly, you don't really see Rangers all too often, since Riflemen are generally just a good unit, and you don't really need to bring out the elite Rangers.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
You have a priest in the field,
Ready for action.
bringing in some holy rain. Oh, is he barraging the base? He's barraging the base. Artillery raining on in, not really responding all too well. And now that the Panzer Grenadiers getting suppressed, and they do fall back. Especially has a great grenade variety in armor, that's a very important one.
Grenadiers standing by.
The grenades themselves, yeah, able access to both frags and smokes. I remember when Rifleman squads did have access to smoke and frags. There's a reason why the capability was removed, because that was way too powerful for a generalist unit like them. But for an elite specialist unit, yeah, it does Very nice. Obersalzen do have access both the bundle gun and smoke, but the smoke's, of course, more close to the white phosphorus. A little bit painful. Both of his friendly and foe. Pack 40 does try to get back around to the garrison. Infantry company almost taking some severe damage. Another priest barrage here. Another priest deployed on the field. And I think Sherman tanks would have been more than fine enough. Somehow the bazookas are sieging down the infantry company. And yet no battle phase 2. He has enough fuel for a Panzer IV now, so probably should have gotten that out. I'm not even sure what the Wehrmacht player is doing. Transmitters do get pinned there. Goes down to the bazookas.
Standing by.
Man your stations.
Oh, I guess that Panzer Grenadier shock or Panzer Grenadier did actually get some shots there onto the priest.
Check stations. Get ready.
Priest signed for a barrage somewhere. Is he trying to hit this machine gun? Oh, it's getting hits there. Not really a great spot to fire at. Good suppression here. Pack 40 or yeah, Pack 40 here. It's a good hit there. He actually make it the kill on a priest with a Pack 40. You know, it's been a very long time since last seen a Pack 40 take out a priest. Because usually a Panzer IV that goes hunting a priest. Jaeger Commander does fall back. See a priest barrage here. This area is very congested. Good, it's there. That's gonna push me forward. This Panzer also makes way forward. Got quite a bit of a blob here. Grenade does connect with Penstrucks. Panzer do fall back there. Grenadiers do also fall back. Grenades running on top of the house.
Over here. Listen up.
Still no battle phase research. He could get a left 18, that's probably not useful. Grenade Warfare does get a good hit there. Rear echelon is getting suppressed.
Well done. We have forced the enemy down.
Grenade Warfare is starting to get overran, but is getting protected by the base MGs. Sorry, I was thinking the wrong. Computer's 1's map has a sector there. Not base MGs. I got confused. Got some artillery now running in. Major artillery is the improved major artillery. Priest got a decent hit there. Though he's charging his way forward, but won't be able to do much from right there. And some of the Wehrmacht players ahead on VPs. Bazooka's doing a great job destroying the cache. Panzer Grenadier is getting hit significantly. Still no battle phase upgrade for the Wehrmacht player. You now have redeployment of a priest.
Don't leave that anyone behind.
MG42 is going to get overran. But great suppression there. The Major could get wiped out. Didn't focus him down. M1919's ripping apart the MG42 from the front. So is also the LMG42. And he's mainly targeting. And does get overran. Thank you.
We are losing a sector.
MG42 does get suppressed there. Oh, he does have some ambush camouflage. I forgot he selected Storm Doctrine. MG42 does get displaced. There's a captured MG42 inside this garrison.
We got orders, Sergeant.
Wipes out the MG42. Grenada Warfare maybe on for a barrage on that garrison. The garrison is at full health, barring like maybe a point of damage. Improved recon run, very nice. Rifle grenade fires. It's a good hit there. And wipes out the squad.
We just lost a unit. The enemy is
Priest not eyeing for a barrage, maybe here? Paul can destroy out the infantry company and the med bunker. You may be aware that putting out any tank is suicide against that many bazookas. True. Yeah. Then he could always maybe take up to Brumbar then. Brumbars have a decent amount of armor. They don't really are afraid of bazookas. And right now, Brumbars would be very nice. He missed the rifle grenade.
Round complete. Breach clear.
And honestly, bazookas... I don't really think bazookas are adequate as anti-vehicle, at least in singles, but there's always a good number of them.
Our territory. Our HQ is under attack.
I don't really have high value in bazookas, honestly. I know some people would really like them, but... meh.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
More hits there. Not to mention, going back to the Brumbar does have a higher health, so it can, as well as higher armor, so it can withstand quite a bit of abuse from bazookas.
What are your orders?
US player is actually pretty low manpower. Do now have Battle Phase 3 now being researched. Oh, maybe. Panzer Warfare is a little bit too iffy with the priests on the field. Counter barrages, of course, one place hit and it's dead. He's lacking also manpower at the moment. Wait. Why did you go for Support Armor Corps and Battle Phase 3? Oh, that was a big waste of manpower. Either A, he wasted manpower on the Support Armor Corps, or B, he wasted manpower and fuel onto the Battle Phase 3. You don't need the structure for the Tier 4.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
You may want to take time to repair up the... Never mind. Oh, this Grenada Warfare's at Veterancy 3 with 11 kills, getting some good damage. That was... Ooh! Okay, that was actually... Finally got some good hits there. And that put... Veterancy 2 with 1 kill. They're getting good damage, but just... Not a whole lot of kills. I suppose machine gun bunker would be not half bad. I just don't like either of these players' playstyle right now. When it comes to the US, I'm biased towards Sherman tanks. I really do like Sherman tanks. I really like medium armor like T-34s, Panzer IVs, and Sherman tanks. As well as Cromwells.
A capture point is being overrun.
Grenade or smoke grenades been thrown. Very nice.
Crowds show 300 points.
True,
on their
mass
line.
bazooka can be very effective. It's just that, and I suppose the M1919 is able to do this sort of strategy a little bit better. But yeah, I rather prefer dedicated units rather than special or journalist units. Because after all, M1919s plus bars are very powerful. While a mix of both does a mix good both work against both, but not excelling. I guess it's more of a playstyle. I like my hard anti-infantry assets and my hard anti-tank assets. I love Jacksons, I love Brim bars. They do one thing and they do it very well. Except for medium tanks, I just like then I just like a whole spam of them. You know, there are some generalist things I do like, I guess. Good hit there by the mortar.
Get that bazooka on deck. Get your men covering the approaches. You got your orders. Priest, ready for orders.
Why a third priest? Honestly, the mortar half tracks are generally better than priests. Since they have the auto attack capability, they generally do more work overall. And I also really don't like how infantry companies really design mortar half track and the priest in the same doctrine. I really hate that.
Check station.
By the way, now there's a third priest in the field. And going from us.
Our base is under attack.
Okay, am I just stupid? Am I going crazy? Support Armor Corps going for Ostwin, and he also built a Heavy Panzer Corps, and getting nothing in a bunker here for medical bunker, I'm guessing? Which I suppose we've been fighting against the priest, that makes sense, but why did he go both for the Support Armor Corps and the Heavy Panzer Corps? In a situation he should have just chose one. Base MG is still alive, suppressing the captain is pushed way forward. Pushing along the flanks, and of course, he's blobbing up. This is a great way to get exploded. Got bring in some major arty. No, that's time on target. It's been a while since I last seen that.
They're at 200 points.
Time on target. Starting to rain on in. Black Panther also went spawn on the field. He's some decent damage, but lacking better front line. The hull mounted suppression does take a bit of time to actually apply. And he has a pioneer. We're going to have a lot of work in front of him. Very religious man, yep. He likes everything holy. I don't really think it's worth trying to use a priest barrage on a bunker, but he did. Right now, the US players now pulled ahead in VPs by a small margin. The Vermont player did quite well with VP game. Now his infantry is advancing to his base. Bazookas will be useful in engaging structures. Still has trouble with the capture MP42 rifle grenade fires. Good mortar smoke there. HQ's now down.
Capture point is under attack.
Are we actually going to see Annihilation? It's actually really hard to get Annihilation victory in this game. I've done like once before because I realized, hey, if I'm having trouble fighting him, I'm just gonna rush a bunch of Sherman tanks to my opponent's face and destroy everything quickly.
Enemy forces have 100 points remaining.
Oh, he has 2 more structures to eliminate. These are annihilation targets. He's going for a burn bar. Very nice.
M7B1 Priest, ready for action.
A 4th one? Even in team games, you don't see a 4th priest. It's actually really hard to get out 4 priests. There are 15 population each. That's 60 population in priests. And they can't even wobble them.
Capture point is being overrun.
And he's going to get annihilated. He's not even stopping that. He also needs to be back here, engaging these forces to stop the annihilation victory. Also, he may be barraging his own units. Wait, who put priests over here?
One of our capture points.
I'm just going crazy. And I think he blew up some of his units, and that's the burn bar. Nope, not the burn bar. He blew up some of his own guys. The burn bar is taking some hits from the priest. The priests do decent versus armor. There goes the lieutenant. Yep, he was at pop cap, wasn't he?
Report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
And he's actually pretty close to the annihilation victory. Garrison's now destroyed.
Lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out. Damn Krauts just wasted some of our riflemen.
One more shot. Also, it's not exactly the greatest anti-vehicle. They're missing. And there we go, that's game. Well, that was a weird game. This is Android saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.